Capricorn, it's bonus time. It is time for the bonus reading for Capricorn for October 2021. Okay, I'm hitting these bonus readings hard, y'all. Essentially, usually what I do when I do bonus readings is I try to pick up on details that I may have left out of the main monthly reading, and I'm hitting it all in these bonus readings. I'm hitting it all. I'm doing the past person, current person, new person, and general/career. I'm hitting it all, y'all. Anyway, though, you know I got to babble for just a few seconds before we get started. Information on how to schedule a personal reading with me is found in the description box of this video, and that's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. I only have one Instagram account and one Facebook page, and those are in the description of the video as well. If anybody reaches out to you from any accounts that are not listed in the description of my video, it is not me, okay? So please don't fall for that. All right, let's hop into this. First thing we're going to look at is the past person. If you're not dealing with, inquiring about, or interested in anybody from the past, this is not for you. Let's look at the energies here. Let's look at the energy between Capricorn and the past person. What we got here? Ooh, Magician reversed. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that was into black magic. Okay? Every time I say that, somebody resonates with it. But it doesn't have to be black magic, okay? I feel like there was a lot of emotional manipulation. Sneaky, manipulative, you know what I mean? Like, hang on, let's see how the rest of the spread plays into that card there. Two more shuffles, two more. Seven of Cups reversed. Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so this person is still holding a grudge. I feel like this was a karmic soulmate you were dealing with here. Okay? And very, very simply, when I say something like that, all I mean is the two of you had some sort of connection in a previous lifetime that didn't work. So you tried it again in this lifetime. Simple. Simple. That's all that means. And it looks like the cycle between the two of you is very much complete. Very, very much complete. But for some of you, King of Swords, Queen of Swords reversed, you could be dealing with somebody who may be a little bit bipolar. You know, like maybe they're this way one day and then totally different than, or maybe from 1 minute to the other, not just one day. But I kind of feel like with the Magician reversed, this is kind of a strange message to come through. I don't recall ever seeing anything quite like this come through before, but this kind of feels to me like you could be dealing with somebody who may be a little bit shifty. You know what I mean? Like, I say one thing and then say something totally different that contradicts it. You know what I mean? That type of two-faced type of like bipolar, multiple personalities, you know? But they're holding a grudge. They're still very much holding a grudge. Yeah, this was unrequited love, wasn't it? One of you was much more in love than the other person. I'm just going to leave it at that. One of you was much more in love than the other person. And it just... however you play into that, if you were really, really into this person, maybe they weren't that in love with you. Or the other way around, you know? But one thing that I'm not seeing here in this spread is anything indicating a true, genuine, emotional connection, okay? Not genuine. This person does still keep an eye on you. They watch your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever. They still keep tabs on you, see what you're up to. But I don't see anything here indicating a true, genuine, emotional connection between the two of you. That's the first thing I'm looking for here. First thing I'm looking for, and I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it. I want to look a little bit more at how this person feels about you. What's their true feelings and intentions? What's this person's true feelings and intentions towards Capricorn universe? True feelings and intentions. Seven of Pentacles reversed. So for some of you that kind of felt like you gave up at the last minute, like basically, if we could have worked this out, but you gave up at the last minute, you know? Yeah, they feel like you turned your back on them. There could have been a third party too. Did you leave for somebody else? Some of you, I know that's not going to be everybody, but some of you could have left them for somebody else. But they are convinced that the two of you could have worked this out and that you bailed out at the last minute. You know, like you didn't even give me a chance type shit. You know what I mean? Ten of Swords. As much as they like to reconcile, I don't really think. See, essentially, they feel like, how am I going to word this, man? You're going to have to bear with me here as I'm doing these readings through this Mercury retrograde, man. This is tough. This is tough on me. I ain't going to lie, man. This is a challenge. But they're looking back wondering if you ever cared about them. Like, did you ever love me? You know what I mean? Obviously, you must not have, because you bailed out at the last minute, you know? Yeah, they feel like you turned your back on them and walked away from this at the very last minute. Queen of Swords reversed. They're bitter. There it is again, dude. Look, there it is again. King of Swords, Queen of Swords reversed. One of the many, many reasons why I read from multiple different decks. See all these decks I got over here? All these different tarot decks. That's one of the many reasons why I do it. Because whenever the same message comes out from one deck to another one, you know that, man, I feel like this person's too shifty. They're very, very shifty. Maybe they feel like they're getting over it one day and then they're hurt about it the next day. But they feel like you bailed out at the last minute. Let's see if they're going to take any actions towards you. Let's straighten this out a little bit here. Is this person taking any actions towards Capricorn, universe? What actions are they taking? Are they going to communicate? They're going to reach out? They're going to apologize? What are they doing? Or are they just not doing nothing? Queen of Wands. She's not very action-packed. Not really. Eight of Wands reversed. No. So for some of you, they could try to communicate with you and you'll just end up blocking them. Yeah, I kind of feel like they're trying to communicate with you, trying to get your attention, and I can't tell if you're blocking them or ignoring it. It feels to me like you're turning it down. Feels to me like you're turning it down. I kind of feel like there's going to be one last attempt to try to get your attention and hopefully be able to reconcile things. Because like I said, they're convinced that the two of you could have worked this out. They're convinced that you could have. But for the most part, like I said, I feel like you're turning it down. You could just totally block them, but they're still keeping an eye on you, still keeping tabs on you. I feel like they're getting together with somebody new. Yeah, they're going to go try to find somebody new here. Some of you make really good money. Some of you make real good money, and you may kind of feel like they were a bit of a gold digger. Well, this is weird. This is coming through real quick, too. Coming through real quick. There's not a whole lot of deep, profound messages I can dig up out of this here. I'm trying, but it's coming through real quick. I guess let's get the advice then. Let's get the advice. Let's get the advice here. Should the two of you communicate? Four of Swords reversed. No, I wouldn't overthink this person's motives. Let's put it that way, okay? Aurora, thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. I wouldn't overthink this person's motives. I don't think that, like if you're thinking that there's something really, really deep and like maybe they're planning something against you, or I don't think it's that complex. I don't think it's that complex. Two of Wands reversed. Four of Pentacles. Ten of Cups reversed. Well, I don't think that it would hurt. I don't think that it would hurt for the two of you to have a conversation as long as you can keep a level head. If you can keep a level head here, but if you're bitter, if you're angry, if you're sad or mad or pissed off, I would back away, okay? I would back away because like I said, I think that this was a karmic relationship anyway. And if there was ever a way to guarantee that you remain karmically tied to this person, it would be to reach out and communicate before you've done any kind of healing. Okay? I'm not saying you need to be glowing and floating on a cloud before you and this person talk again, but I would definitely make my way down the healing path. I would make my way down the healing path quite a ways before you and this person communicate. Okay? But for right now, I think that your focus mainly should be on either healing from this, or if you've done some healing from this, maybe just something new. Maybe something new for right now. Because I just kind of feel like the energies between the two of you are still very volatile. I feel like it's still very volatile. And if you was to communicate right now, it would just end up popping off into a fight all over again. And pop off into a fight all over again, okay? Let's look at the current person. Current person. If you don't have any concerns about anybody who's currently in your life, this is not for you. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorn who are dealing with somebody where there's some concerns, there's a problem, there's something seems to be going wrong, things aren't right, you know what I mean? Let's see here, what's the energy, what's the issue, what's the main issue and concern here? Knight of Wands. So maybe this person, maybe you're wondering why this person seems a little bit inconsistent. You know, consistency is a big thing, you know? So maybe they're a little bit inconsistent. Maybe their words don't match up with their actions. Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, see? I kind of feel like there's a lot of inconsistencies here. It's got you questioning things. Ten of Cups, though. Ten of Cups, though. Empress reversed. Yeah, the biggest thing that I'm seeing here is inconsistencies. Inconsistencies. Like I said, this person may be all talk and no action. Maybe they're the type of person that just like, they'll get started on a project and then just kind of give up on it. You know, like, I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start a business. We're going to make an extra 50 grand a year. And then, oh, never mind. I don't want to do that. You know, like this person's inconsistent. Or maybe they're texting you. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden they go dark for 2 days and you don't hear from them. And then 2 days later, pick back up texting, like nothing ever happened. You know, that type of energy? But with the Ten of Cups right here, I don't see what the problem is. What's the issue? Why are they being inconsistent? Why does this seem a little bit unstable? Okay? Let's see this person's energy and intentions. Let's see their true energy and intentions. Current person Capricorn's dealing with. Current person. How do they really feel about you? Are they playing games with you, or are they just like that? Maybe, especially if you're dealing with an air sign. If you're dealing with an air sign, it's kind of a bit of an airhead, and you know. Two more. Strength card. Okay. No, they feel a really strong. I think the connection scares them a little bit, honestly. This connection scares them a little bit. They're afraid of losing themselves. Like, how am I going to put this into words? It's like, I feel so tightly connected that I'm losing myself. How do you understand what I'm saying? How do you put that into words? Like, I'm becoming somebody that I don't recognize anymore because this connection is so intense. I'm doing things that I wouldn't normally do. I'm becoming a person that I never thought that I would become, and it's freaking them out a little bit. It's freaking them out a little bit. So yeah, they are wondering whether or not they should walk away from this because the connection's too intense. Could be a twin flame for some of you. Could be a Gemini. But I just feel like it's not that they don't care. It's that they care way too much, and it freaks them out. It freaks them out, you know. All these thoughts going like, well, man, what if you walk away from me? You have the potential to completely obliterate and annihilate me, you know? Should I walk away before I give you the chance to do it to me? I just feel like this connection is really intense, and it freaks them out and makes them nervous. It freaks them out and makes them nervous. All All right, let's see if we can get a solid outcome here. See if we can get a solid outcome. What's the outcome? 9 of Swords. So it looks like the nervousness and the anxiety and the sleepless nights and whatnot, it's going to persist throughout October here. And I know I say this a lot, y'all, but the Mercury retrograde, you have no idea how tough it is for me to get these readings done. I feel it. Yeah, this is a tough one. I think that adding to it, 8 of Cups reverse. Nobody's walking away. Nobody's walking away, okay? King of Cups. 2 of Wands. See, nobody's walking away. But here's the thing, though. I think your all's connection, it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger the more time goes on. Okay? It's not like somebody's going to freak out. And like I said, I do think that they are kind of contemplating it. You know, should I just walk away, or what do I do? Nobody's walking away. But I really don't see either of you open up and being more expressive either with the Moon card. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Could be, I just don't really see High Priestess though, so maybe a little bit because this is reversed. Thank you, Kim, for that super chat. Appreciate you. So the High Priestess is reversed, but the Moon card's upright. So that is so annoying when you get 2 cards right next to each other that are opposite energies, you know? Devil card reversed, Chariot reversed. So I think it's slowly coming out. It's slow. The 2 of you are very, very slowly opening up to each other, but this is long term. This if it hasn't already been, for those of you who this is not really a new person, but newer, you know, like we've been together for 3, 4, 5 months, newer, but not technically new. This is going to be long term. You know, I know ain't nobody going nowhere. This is going to be long term commitment here, okay? But it's just the opening up. You know, and forming that actual connection is taking a long time. It's taking a long time, but it looks like you all are on a pretty good path. This is going to be long term, okay? Just relax and let things flow naturally, okay? Let things flow naturally. You all got something good there. Don't freak out. Don't make any stupid decisions. Let it flow naturally, okay? All right, let's look at the new person. New person. If you're not dealing with, interested in, or inquiring about a new person, this is not for you. New person, new person. Uh-oh. Some of you could be worried that this person is taking advantage of you, especially those of you that make good money. You may be wondering, do you just want me for my money? Now, I'm not going to make that a solid speculation just yet. I'm not going to say that they are taking advantage of you, but some of you are definitely concerned that they may be, okay? And I know there's a bunch of you watching, maybe not everybody, but I know that there's a bunch of Capricorns watching me that make really good money. And I already know, man. I already know. Y'all are the money makers. So you may be concerned. Does this person just want me for my money? You really want me for me? Let's see. Lover's card. It could be a twin flame for some of you. I know y'all hear me say that a lot, and not everybody's dealing with a twin flame, but if you come to me for a personal reading and you ask me, is this person my twin flame? This is the card that I'm looking for. This indicates a very intense soul connection. Right. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely going to be something unlike any connection you've ever experienced before. Okay? Some of you have been going through a cycle. Okay? The same types of person, the same types of situations over and over and over and over. Okay? And you're wondering, why do I keep attracting the same kinds of people? And I feel like that cycle is over. That cycle is over. It's done. Okay? It could be a Scorpio for some of you. This right here is a whole new level. This is a whole new level. And you're wondering, I kind of feel like you're trying to pick holes in it too. You're trying to pick holes in this connection, find something wrong here. It's like, is this too good to be true? You know? Justice reverse could be a Libra for some of you. Does this person just want me for my money? You just want me for my money, don't you? You know, I feel like you're trying to poke holes in this connection, trying to find something wrong with it, trying to find red flags. It's going in circles now. But one thing that I am noticing here too with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, one thing that is in the back of your mind is I feel very, very calm and relaxed. I don't feel, my spidey senses aren't tingling, you know? There's a big difference, a big, huge difference between when you're with somebody and your intuition is telling you something is wrong. And I mean, it's your intuition. You feel it in your body. Something's wrong. You're lying to me. You're bullshitting me. You're doing something behind my back. And you feel it intuitively. It's a physical feeling you can feel in your body. There's a big difference between that and when you're with somebody who's not into those things in your ego brain. You know, you just hear some chatter up here saying, what if they're lying to you? What if they're talking to somebody else? What if they're using you? What if they're manipulating you? When it's your intuition telling you, it's a totally different thing than when your ego is just coming up with you know, worst case scenarios. You just hear chatter up in your head. You don't feel it in your heart. You know what I mean? And I think that's what you all got going on right now. You're starting to realize, yeah, the ego is up here going through all the what ifs, but I don't feel it. I don't feel anything wrong with this person. I actually feel pretty relaxed. You know, this is a whole new level. This is a whole new level. Let's look at their energy and intentions. Let's see how they feel about you. Let's see how they feel about this connection. How do they feel about this connection? The World card, they're ready to start a whole new cycle too. Same thing. I think you all could be paralleling each other in the way that you've both been through a repetitive cycle in the past. And it may not have been the exact same thing, but similarly, just like you have experienced a lot of the same old cycles repeating themselves, so have they. And they're entering into a new cycle as well. You know, they view you as somebody unlike anybody they've ever been with as well. So let's get one more shuffle here, one more. Three of Pentacles. All right, so they want a team. They want to actually work with you as a teammate. Lover's card, again. They don't want no drama. They don't want no bullshit. Some of you, they were at a point right now where they weren't even trying to find anything long term. You know? This kind of shocked them a little bit. But there it is again. There it is again, y'all. I'm telling you. This is a whole new level. Could be a Gemini for some of you. And again, that's the twin flame card. Something seems very different. You kind of awaken that kid feeling in them, you know? Like, you know, by the time we're in our like 30s and 40s, a lot of us are pretty fucking jaded, right? Man, I've done heard every fucking lie. I've had every game run on me. You know what I mean? I've been around the block and I've heard it all. I've seen it all. There's nothing, you know, and you're jaded, you know? But you remember back when you was a teenager and you got into your first little relationship and the feeling that, whoa, you know what I mean? And I feel like this person feels that in them, you know? Lover's card, Page of Cups. It kind of awakens the inner kid in them, the teenager. You know what I mean? That makes sense? They have a lot of feelings for you, but kind of similar to what it doesn't look exactly the same, but they're kind of looking like, They don't really have the most positive, optimistic outlook on love. Not really. They're kind of trying to look, what's going to go wrong? What are you going to accuse me of? You know what I mean? When you're going to get tired of me? You know, they're thinking kind of along the lines that you are as well. You all are kind of paralleling each other like that. Especially if you're dealing with a twin flame. There's going to be a lot of similarities between the way the two of you feel about this and act about this here. Well, let's look at that outcome, though. Let's look at that outcome. Ooh, it's about time to get rid of this deck here. It's about time to get rid of this deck. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for my 300K. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for my 300K, so this deck will probably be in there if I don't put it on eBay first. I don't know. Anyway, what's that outcome between Capricorn and the new person? What's the outcome? The death card, okay. 2 more. Three of Swords reverse, Magician, High Priestess. Okay, there's that Star card reversed again. Okay, so I don't see anybody. This is slow. This is happening very, very slow. Okay, this isn't something that's going to pick up and take off and take lift off right away. This is very, very, very slow. I don't know why it's so damn slow. But with the 2 of Swords, Chariot reversed, 4 of Swords, this is something that is unfolding very, very slowly between the 2 of you. Like I said, the old cycle is over. Okay, but the thing about the Death card isn't quite like the Tower card. The Tower card is an ending that's abrupt and explosive. You know, this isn't the bang, time for something new. It's like a slow, gradual transitionary process from the old cycle to this new person that's coming in. We're kind of talking, getting close. Nobody's making any solid decisions yet. Y'all are still both trying to pick holes in this connection. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Like, what's really going on here? You just want me for my money? You just want me for my money? Or when you gonna get tired of me? How many exes are you talking to? You still in love with some? Yeah, I bet you're still in love with your ex, aren't you? You know, like if you're both poking holes in this right here, like, and it's taken a while for the 2 of you to finally realize, this is a totally new level. This is next level shit right here. It's going to end up, the 2 of you could end up getting married, okay? But this is outside the time block, okay? So that's way later on down the line. The month of October is going to be very, very slow between the 2 of you. Y'all are going to have to analyze and assess this situation for quite some time before you both realize, I may have manifested my person. Cool. Right on, Capricorn, right on. All righty. I'm going to bust out the good old Tarot Illuminati. I haven't played with this one in a little bit. Let's do general/career. General/career. I got so many tarot decks here. I got too many, man. I probably got, oh shit. Man, probably about 30 of them. I love tarot cards, by the way. I think they're cool. I like them. 8 of Pentacles. Every time I do the general, it's always career that comes out. Okay. And if a card was ever going to come out for Capricorn, wouldn't it be the 8 of Pentacles? Definitely working your ass off, whatever it is that you're doing. Let me see here. Let's see. Hangman reversed. So some of you are feeling a little bit scatterbrained throughout the month of October. How am I going to word this? It's kind of like at one point you felt like you had a sense of foresight and a solid goal that you were working towards. And it's not that you're not working towards it anymore. It's just now that you're questioning. Am I doing the right thing? Am I actually going to be able to accomplish this? I see you questioning yourself. Am I actually, is this worth it? You're still working your ass off. I'm not saying that you backed off and you're not doing it. You're still doing it, but now you got this voice up in your head that's wondering, am I even headed in the right direction? Am I even doing the right thing? Is this really going to pay off? If it is successful, is it going to be worth it? I see you asking all kinds of questions up in here. 9 of Pentacles. You're doing good, though. You're doing real good. Some of you are wondering how stable your career actually is. Some of you are thinking about, man, I need a backup. You know, with all the uncertainty in the world today, some of you are really, really questioning, is my job even going to be permanent? Is this as stable as I thought it once was? Should I try to branch out there and start an online business? I see all kinds of questions going on inside your mind. All kinds of them. I really think a lot of you want to start something new. It's interesting. Feels kind of more like the battle is mostly in your head than anything is what I'm seeing here. Okay, well, general advice. General advice. What general advice do we have for Capricorn? Two more. Transformation. Ascended Masters. Present Power. Hidden motivations and increase. Okay, so right now you are, it's kind of like a period of gestation and changes. Okay, because what's happening is you're changing frequencies. Okay, whoa, and milestone. So you're changing frequencies right now. Okay, here's the thing. When changing frequencies, especially in regards to something like money or career, we all want to manifest more money. Okay, the trouble is that the majority of the time, whatever frequency that you're on that's producing the amount of money that you make, that's attracting the amount of money that you make, if you want to really make a quantum leap in timelines and like triple or quadruple your income, I've never, ever, ever personally witnessed somebody do that where they are. That makes sense? I've never, like, for example, let's say you work, I don't know, at a grocery store. I don't think that the owner is going to give you the store. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, it's usually going to come from a different source. You're either going to completely stop doing what you're doing and start doing something totally different, or you're going to branch out to multiple different streams of income. Okay? So that's what's going on right now. You're feeling the thing that's causing the questions in your mind is that you innately know that things are about to shift big time. But the ego is trying to figure out, you know, logically, how is this going to happen? Like, what can I do? You're going through a period of damage control right now. When really, I think for some of you, yes, whatever you're doing for a living is going to come to an end to make way for something even bigger and better. Okay? Do not be afraid. Yeah, you feel stuck. Ooh, look at that, stuck energy. Yeah, you feel kind of stuck in one spot. You're afraid basically to let go of the wheel and allow the universe to guide you because you don't have a sense of foresight and you're afraid of a worst case scenario. That's totally normal. Completely normal. Do not be afraid to ask for help from the other side. But in order to do that, you have to let go of the wheel. Okay? There comes a time where when we try to take the wheel and we try to control it and we try to make it happen, this is what happens. This is all that happens. See what I'm saying? That's all that happens. You take your hands off the wheel and the vehicle starts drifting this way, let it drift that way. That's the way you're supposed to go. And this is easier said than done. This sounds so easy, cheesy, breezy, and corny, but it's harder when you're put in that position and it's time to actually do it. It's tough, it's scary. But if you can just completely give it over to the universe and say, all right, just show me, just take me there. Universe catches you every time. Universe will never let you fall by the wayside, okay? So you're shifting frequencies right now, and there will be people, places, and situations that will separate from your life. You will probably separate from your job, okay? There may be personal friends, close relationships that you separate from, and that's all to make way for something newer, bigger, and better, okay? So take your hands off the wheel and enjoy the ride. All right? So anyway, I feel like those were the messages my Capricorns needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. It really does make my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.